Okay, welcome in. I'm going to continue my 32 and 32. This time I will be looking at the Ottawa Senators. I'm essentially just going from worst to first when it comes to the standings and kind of go from there. So last year, the Ottawa Senators finished with a record of 37 wins, 41 losses, and 4 overtime/shootout losses for 78 points, missing the postseason for what is now the 7th straight season. Hold on a second. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7th straight season that there hasn't been any postseason action in the nation's capital. So if you're an Ottawa Senators fan, I'm sure you're running out of patience. This team should have taken a step forward after improving in the 2022-2023 campaign, but unfortunately they fell short. They got close to 500, but they had higher expectations last year, as they should going into this upcoming year. You can't go into a decade of darkness and not have any postseason action for the Ottawa Senators, but that's potentially what could be on the table if they don't improve over the next 3 years. So let's take a look at some free agents that are still have yet to be signed. Parker Kelly, he's on the top of this list. Again, this list is in no particular order. He is a UFA, so if he wants to sign with another team once free agency starts, I'm sure he's more than welcome to. Eric Brandstrom. Let's take a gander and see if he is on this list. He is, and he's a UFA as well. So just like Kelly, if he decides he wants to sign elsewhere, he's more than welcome to. But if you're a Senators fan, you got to try to get this guy signed because he is a legitimate top 4 defenseman for any team that would sign him. Matthew Highmore, I believe, came in with a trade last year. I'm just going to take a gander and see if he is on this list, and he is not. So there's a very good chance he could have signed with another team, or he could have re-signed with Ottawa. I will check on that at some point. Dominik Kubalik came over from the Detroit Red Wings last year in that trade with Alex DeBrincat. He was on the last year of his contract, and he has still yet to re-sign. There's a very good chance he does sign elsewhere. Jake Anderson's contract did expire, but I will scroll over to the right. He has signed an 8-year, $8.05 million contract, and yeah, he is definitely a very huge contributor on the back end. Rourke Chartier, or Cartier, I'm pretty sure it's Chartier. Let's take a look and see. He is currently a UFA, so again, he has the option to sign with another team if he wants to. Oh wow, this could be a fun name to try to pronounce. Bokanji Amana, if I even said that name correctly. And I do not see his. Oh yes, he is a UFA. So just like any unrestricted free agent, if you want to sign with another team, you are more than you're free to. Let's put it that way. Shane Pinto, he is an RFA, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he was the guy that got suspended for like half of the year for gambling. So I'm hoping he's learned his lesson, and if you're a Sens management, I'm sure you'll keep a very close eye on this guy moving forward, and maybe that restricts you from signing him long term in case he does happen to have another fall, but that's a topic for another day. Boris Kachuk. Take a look and see if his name is on the list. And it is, and he is also a UFA, so therefore if he wants to sign with another team, yada yada yada. Travis Hamonick's contract is up next year, so that will be a discussion for a future video. So that's a list of all the free agents that I just looked at. Now when it comes to the goaltending situation, Anton Forsberg is entering the last year of his contract, and Jonas Korpisalo was traded to the Boston Bruins in favor of Linus Ullmark. So I don't know if they have to make any room for Ullmark to fit in their books, but Korpisalo has 4 years left to go on the deal that he signed last year with the Ottawa Senators. All right, that takes care of my recap from the Sens. As I continue this 32 and 32, we'll see how they do moving forward. And just like I've said in my previous videos, I don't plan on doing a preview for next season until at least September. So we got a couple months in between just to see if any teams make any future moves or any trades during the off season. All right, that takes care of my recap from the Ottawa Senators. Probably said that several times throughout this film. Excuse me. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.